Okay, I think I'm going to start calling this stuff the virus effect or something. What's happening now? That is a whole new way of living by not paying your bills because there's so many new laws and people are implementing that even your rent and mortgage you don't have to pay. Now look what's going on here. This is a report on NBC in New York, and that in New York now the governor said you don't have to pay your mortgage payment for like 90 days. You don't have to do that, and there's no penalty, no nothing or whatever. But more importantly, not only that, it's the federal government. Now here's a listing. If you go to NBCNewYork.com, you could see this report just came out last night. It goes you state by state what's available. See, every state's going to be different. That's why you have to start, looking at your local offices and how to find that. And we'll talk about at the end how to find a local. But even the government, look at federal, they just came out. I think it was yesterday that you don't have to pay up to 12 months of mortgage payments. Okay, here, homeowners who are adversely affected by the national emergency may request mortgage assistance by contacting a mortgage servicer. So that's the important thing. You contact them first, because if you're going to figure out for a couple months what the options are, you got to, they may be something they could get you for some reason before you. So contact them, see what they have. If it's not the best for you, then you go somewhere else. Okay. Foreclosure sales and evictions of borrowers are suspended for 60 days. Okay. So that means even your renter, they can't evict you for 60 days now. And that's in place. That's a national level, not New York. This is all national. Homeowners impacted by a national emergency are eligible for forbearance plan to reduce or suspend their mortgage payments for up to 12 months. So you have to figure out if you're involved in that. I think what I heard is about half the mortgage are on this plan. And then what they're saying is that other people are going to start doing it too. So if they're not in this plan, you'll be maybe covered by the plans themselves that decide to do it. Nobody wants to look bad and screw their neighbor when everybody else is being nice. Credit Bureau reporting of past due payments of borrowers in a forbearance plan as a result of hardships attributed to this national emergency is suspended. So they're not going to report to the credit agencies that you don't pay your mortgage. Okay, so that won't be gone. It's not going to affect you. Homeowners in forbearance plans will not incur late fees. So even if you don't pay for 12 months, they're not going to be late fees. After forbearance, a servicer must work with the borrower on a permanent plan to help maintain or reduce monthly payment amounts as necessary, including loan modifications. So you're going to get all this right. So I mean, this means like, okay, you lost a job, you don't have money or whatever. Well, now you call up these people, and work out a plan. If they don't, I'll show you where else to find out, if there's other places to do it. And then you don't have to worry about paying a mortgage. Okay, so you just have to worry about eating, and they're having more programs now to distribute food, ensuring payment relief by provider borrows for advance up to 12 months. We talked that waiving assessments of penalties and late fees to borrowers. Okay, so no penalties or late fees. Suspensive reporting. Okay, we talked about that. They don't tell the credit bureaus. Among the services to offer borrowers additional loss mitigation options that are typically only enacted to address a natural disasters, it can't be included in these loan modifications. So that's available. And that's why you're going to have to dig, and don't trust just a headline or something. You have to call the organization who's doing it. So many people say, well, Sally said this. I saw this on the internet. It doesn't matter. You got to figure out what the person who has your mortgage to do, or someone in charge of something, not somebody, that's hearsay. Get it from the horse's mouth. Now, here's some other places to look. Okay, this is a nonprofit organization called the National Low Income Housing Coalition. Look like a good group here. They worry about housing for low to middle income people. So if you have a mortgage, you have a renter or whatever, they're keeping track on all the things to do with the virus. And if you go to their page, they have not only what's Congress doing about all this that affects your housing, but also what every state is doing. The state of California. California plans to utilize hotels and motels to shelter individuals experience homelessness. Yeah, homelessness. Okay. Delaware postponed landlord tenant proceedings until May 1. So that's why if the landlord's trying to get you out, they can't do anything until May 1. Kentucky canceled evictions until April 15th or April 10th. See, all these things that are going on. So this is a good place. North Carolina approved 90-day ban on evictions. So at least they're keeping up. Then local offices. See, it's not only the state, it's the local people that are doing it. Now, here's another good place, I think, for anything to do with it, is HUD.gov, and you're looking for avoiding foreclosure. See this headline here, avoiding foreclosure. That's where you go if you have a question about this stuff, to get it from the horse's mouth. They're keeping up to date on this. You may have to wait on hold on the phone, but that's fine. Yeah, we may be at this for 12 months. So you waiting another hour on the phone is really a small. Here, and they have counseling, free counseling. So if you click on here, you should get, if you pay your Wi-Fi bill on who to contact locally, and you put your state in there and find out who to contact locally for this stuff, and talk to them. You have any problems with rent, any problems with your mortgage, and do it soon, because if you get behind, you're going to get bad stuff on your credit rating and all that kind of stuff. So the sooner the better. And that's, to me, that's amazing. I never thought we'd suspend. You don't have to pay your mortgage and maybe even your rent. Now that's a little more dubious. I don't know, but they won't throw you out or call your credit rating people and stuff like that. But at mortgage, you don't have to pay for 12 months. So that's a good time to get back on your feet. I think that's important. And there'll be new ones coming out. There's a new bill for $1 trillion, that they're talking about. And this is the Republicans want to give away another $1 trillion. It's not the Democrats. So it's the Republicans. But we're all in this together. So that's right. Keep an eye out. The big stuff is going to come from the feds. And then the feds, and if your organization doesn't do it, it'll embarrass other organizations to do it themselves if there's a national policy. Because if there's a national policy to be nice, it's hard to be the only bastard in town. Maybe they'll be nice too. Okay. So if you need help on anything, you can go to Lesko Help. Or actually Lesko.com and subscribe to Lesko Help. It's a closed Facebook group that I have. And anything with mortgages or finding help to buy property may be a good time, right? There's always opportunity in chaos. Right? And that's what I do, show you websites that only give out money. I'll never show you a website that wants to take your money. Google does that. What I feel we need is a website that only shows you websites that give you money. Now, that's America, right?